And ever been buried alive, totally awake, but you can't even move a leg? Someone slowly throwing dirt on your face. Yeah, that's me. A tarantula who stayed awake till the very end, just to find out how cruel nature can be. In the next 5 minutes, you'll find out why I've basically been stressed out since birth, why my mom literally kicked me out, and why one scary lady wasp completely ruined my life. I was born in darkness, inside this sticky silk bag full of siblings and panic. 1,000 tiny spiders, all mashed together, like rush hour on a subway made of leads and anxiety. Breathing? Yeah, that's a luxury. From day one, I knew peace wasn't part of the deal. Then one day, boom, light. The wall ripped open. Freedom. That's when I first saw my mom, a giant, hairy mountain with 8 legs. If I didn't know she was my mom, I'd have thought she was a forest monster. But hey, I loved her. She was the only thing I knew. For a few days, she carried us on her back. We thought we were this cute little family. Then she started shaking. Soft at first, then like she was saying, "All right, kids, that's it. Off you go." One by one, we fell off. I hit the ground, looked up, and she was walking away. No goodbye, no kiss, no love you. Just gone. So yeah, I was alone. Time to build my own place. Tiny problem, I can't dig. My claws are made for silk, not soil. I scratched the dirt, and it just fell back on me. After hours of trying, I had a hole just big enough for me. But hey, it's home. I lined it with silk, built a few traps, and told myself, welcome to adult life. For a while, life was good. Hunting, spinning, quiet peace. Until one day, I heard that sound. A deep, low buzz rumbling through the ground. A tiny vibration, but it smelled like death. She landed right above my burrow. The tarantula hawk wasp. Her wings buzzed like an engine from hell, and her antennae scanned the dirt like a psychic hitman. I froze, hoping she'd think I was just a rock. But nope, she came straight for me. Cool, guess I'm dinner. Then pain. Sharp and fast. Her sting hit, and boom, my body shut down. Couldn't move, couldn't scream, but my brain, still online. I watched her drag me out like she'd done it 1,000 times, and all I could think was, really? You couldn't make it quick. She dug a hole, dropped me in, then gently laid a white egg on my belly, like she was decorating breakfast. Then she covered me with dirt and flew away. And there I was, alive, paralyzed, waiting for a tiny guest who'd soon eat me from the inside. You know what hurts the most? I didn't even know when that egg would hatch. I just knew, once it did, I'd never see the surface again. And that was just the beginning. Weeks passed. The nightmare faded, only on the surface. The dirt dried, but fear didn't. You'd think nothing worse could happen to a tarantula, right? Wrong. The next disaster came, dressed as love. One night, taps outside my burrow. Not danger. Romance. A male, drumming on my door with his legs. Like an 8-legged musician. Trying to win my heart. In spider language, it means, I'm not food, I'm proposing. I'm a big, hungry female. He's small, nervous, hopeful. Still, he comes closer. Because evolution whispers, go son, make babies, or die trying. He starts dancing, slow, careful, desperate, sweet for a second. Then I remember, one of us won't survive. In my world, love lasts seconds, and sometimes ends. With a crunch. Don't judge me, I was hungry. I watched him, thought about it, decided he'd make the perfect post-date snack. Romantic? No. Efficient? Absolutely. Days later, heavier, pregnant. I spun silk for nights, layer after layer, until I built the perfect egg sac. a soft white world full of tiny future nightmares. My treasure, my curse. Then one night, that smell. Burnt wings, cold air. The wasp. Not here yet, just her scent. Like a ghost walking past your grave. I froze. Didn't move for hours. Just listened. The smell whispered, "I'm coming." That night changed everything. Sleep died. Every vibration felt like death knocking. Once a beetle walked by, I jumped it, tore it apart. Wrong target, but that's motherhood. Turns love into paranoia, and paranoia into instinct. Days passed. Not a smell. This time, a sound. What? A low hum of wings. The earth trembled. I knew that rhythm. She was back, the tarantula hawk. Maybe the same one, maybe her daughter. Didn't matter. It was my turn again. I burst from my burrow, face to face, hunter versus hunter. Two predators, one patch of dirt. Silence, then chaos. Buzz, bite, dust, and then nothing. Silence. Only my heartbeat. The dirt on my body had hardened, but I was still alive. Paralyzed, yet awake. The worst kind of life. I didn't know how many days had passed. I just knew I was waiting for something. Something that was about to come from inside me. A tickle on my belly. Maybe the soil moved. Maybe an ant crawled by. But no, it was her. The egg that the wasp left on me was hatching. A small, pale creature crawled out, looking like an innocent little worm, just with the confidence of a killer. It sat on me, like I was breakfast, and I thought, "Welcome to the world, kid. Just don't start with me." At first, it just tickled. Then, it burned. Then, it hurt. The little monster was eating me. Slowly, carefully. Not the brain, not the heart, just the soft parts to keep me fresh. I had become a living fridge. You know what's funny? I spent 20 years as a hunter and ended up as lunch for something that doesn't even have a name yet. Nature writes horror stories better than any human, and it laughs while doing it. But lying there, half alive, I realized something. We all have a wasp inside us, something that slowly eats us from within, while we pretend we're fine. Nature isn't fair, it's balanced. Today it's my turn, tomorrow hers. That's the deal. Days passed, I got lighter, emptier. She, the larva, got stronger. She ate like she was preparing for war. And I wasn't even mad. I was proud. Because even while dying, I was feeding life. People fear death. We tarantulas, we joke with it. Because if you don't laugh, you lose your mind. I thought at least one of us benefited. She grew. Guess that makes me her first meal and her first mother. My breath slowed. The sounds faded away. The little one began spinning her cocoon inside my body. My corpse became her cradle. And somehow, I didn't mind. Every death feeds another birth. She left me, crawled out, and broke through the dirt. Her wings opened. She flew away. Maybe she'll find another me. That's how the circle works. Cruel, perfect, endless. I was born a hunter, died a meal, and became part of the balance. That's enough.
Hey, still here? Wow, you actually watched till the end? That's rare. Most people click off halfway to watch cats falling off tables. But not you. You stayed. You looked pain straight in the eye and said, "Yeah, I like that." So I think you and we're gonna get along. Now listen, I know you're pretending you'll subscribe later. You won't. No one ever does. So just do it now. Click it. The red thing. Yeah, that one. Feels good, right? And don't just vanish. Drop a comment. Tell me which part messed with your brain the most. Or which animal you want me to ruin next. Spiderweb. Oh, and hit the like button. Not because it helps the algorithm, but because every time you do, somewhere out there, a mosquito gets slapped. All right, that's it. You survived the story. Congratulations! Now go or stay. Either way, the next nightmare is already loading. Nightmares.